The number one station in the streets. 94.9 The City.
Hey, Roy, it's your boy Chico Boom coming to you live right here at 94.9 The City. You're now tuned in to the Boombox. Real topics, real people, real conversations. Today's guest is QUOYA Brown. She has a very, very interesting story, something that's intrigued me. 8 kids. We're going to talk about that. She adopted 8 kids. She's 24 years old right here out of Fort Myers, Florida. Mother was incarcerated at an early age. She went through foster care through some family members, and the story just fascinated me. I was having a little bit of conversation right here, off air, but I wanted to save it for on air just so I can hear more and you guys can hear what I'm finding out at the same time. QUOYA, nice to have you.
Nice to have you too. Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about yourself. You're 24 years old. You're young. You got your whole life ahead of you.
Yep.
And you got 2 kids of your own.
Yep.
And you decided that you wanted to adopt 6 kids. That were your brother's kids, correct?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
All right. So I was 18. I already taken care of 2 of my sisters. And my brother kids were getting removed from their home. So I just stepped up and I just went head on.
At 18 years old?
Yep.
My goodness.
It was a long, long process, though.
Now, did you have kids of your own at that time?
No, I didn't.
So how old is the oldest kid?
He's 9.
9. So it goes from 9 all the way down to 1 years old, and they all live with you and all in your custody.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing. So let's start when you were a little kid. You got separated from your mom at an early age, correct?
Yep.
So what was the reason behind that?
It was behind like drugs and just couldn't get herself together.
Right.
Yep.
So DCF kind of stepped in and removed you from the house?
Yep. Then we went down to the DCF office, stayed a couple days, and then my aunt came and got us. And then from my aunt, I went to my grandparents, and from my grandparents, I went back to my dad, and then I went to my mom.
So let's start with the aunt. Like, why did you leave your aunt?
Because my mom wanted us to be with my dad's side of the family.
And not her side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, you're not going to stay with my sisters. You're going to go to your dad's.
Mm-hmm.
So then you went to your grandfather.
Yep.
Which was your dad's father.
Yep.
And then from him, you went to your dad.
Yep.
What was the reason for leaving your grandfather? Was it just your dad said, hey, I'm here now type of thing?
At the time, he had been in an accident, and he had fractured his leg to where he can't bend it. So after that process, we had came to.
Wow. Now, did you enjoy living with your grandfather at that time?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I just miss my mom a lot, but.
Yeah. And now when you're going to your dad's now, how was it living with your father?
I feel like he was a good role model. At the time, I didn't know. I just felt like he was mean, didn't let us do what we want to do, didn't let us see our mom, didn't let us go around our other family. But now that I'm grown, I realized that, he did a good job.
Trying to protect y'all and stuff. Do you still have a relationship with him to this day?
No.
Oh, okay. Is that a mutual thing?
No, I just don't deal with him at all because I feel like he don't support me, He just don't come around. We stay like 5 minutes away from each other, and it's just no communication,
so no real
nothing.
Support from him?
Nothing.
You still have a relationship with your grandfather?
Oh, yes. Cool. I still go see them like the other day.
So you're a granddaddy girl?
Yep. Grandma and granddad.
So then from your dad, you ended up going to your mom. She won you guys back?
Yeah, my dad sold us to my mom.
Sold you? What do you mean by that, by sold you?
He said if you give me like $800, you can get your kids back.
What? So your dad tells your mom, if you want the kids back, give me $800. Yep. Wow.
And it was me and my 2 sisters. It was 3 of us.
So you have 6 siblings in total?
Yeah.
Wow. So he says, look, you want them back $800, and for $800, your mom got you back. Yep. Now, how was it living with your mom? You back with her again, and how was that?
It was very rough. I liked it at first because we was free, we get to do what we want, but as I'm grown now, it wasn't the right thing,
It wasn't the right thing.
Yeah, it just went, when my granddaddy passed, it just went down road,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, do you still have a relationship with her now?
Oh, yes.
So you're in a better place now that you're an adult with her?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing for $800. That's incredible. That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? I'm
Very.
sorry that you had to go through that. I mean,
It's all right.
I couldn't imagine. You know what I mean? Selling one of my kids for $800 for under no circumstances. And the
Yep.
fact that you still here, you're smiling for the people that can't see
Yep.
that are listening. This girl has been smiling from the moment that she came in here, so she's full of joy and she's not letting anything stop her. I see.
Nope.
So then here we go. 12 years old, you're back with your mother. How long did that last for?
About 2 years. When I turned 15, I had moved out because, like I said, my granddaddy passed, so my mom just went back to, using drugs and
ways.
yep.
Wow.
And it just went downhill. Couldn't keep the water on, the lights on. I remember like catching rainwater in a bucket.
Get out of here. What do you mean catching rain? What, like to drink it, to bathe it?
To bathe in.
No way.
Yes.
Are you serious? Wow.
So from that moment, I just knew that wasn't what I want, and I
Wow.
moved out.
Wow. Where did you go at that point?
I actually moved with the kid's mom because she had just moved into, a community.
Some kid that you knew?
No, the kids that I got.
Oh, your kids. Oh,
My
the-
brother
the
girlfriend.
brother. Okay, I see. Your brother's
Yep.
girlfriend. So you moved in with her.
Yeah, her and my brother had just got together, and she found out, she was pregnant.
So this is the first kid at this time.
Yes.
Wow.
So I actually moved with her, and then my cousin, she moved out there, so I moved with her, and then her brother passed away, so she moved to Sarasota, so I just stayed in her apartment.
Wow.
Yep. And about a year later, they found out she was working, and it's either I paid the back pay, or I had to move.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I moved.
So you had to move.
Mhm.
So here you are, and now you're back. What? And how old were you at this time?
I was probably like 16, 17.
16. And where did you go from there?
I went back to the mom.
Moving back with the kid's mom.
Yes.
And you stayed there for a little bit.
Yep. And through it all, I had this one friend named Dallas. He's an older guy.
Right.
And he just motivated me to push hard. He gave me little jobs where I can fold his clothes,
Right.
help him sell paintings, do yard work, just anything I could to
He kind of
make me some money.
mentored
Yes.
you.
I just want to say he was a wonderful man.
Shout out to Dallas. Well, you still have a relationship with him now?
Mhm.
And where is he, local?
Mhm.
Nice. Shout out to Dallas, man, for being that role model in your life.
Yep. And at 16, he told me, you're gonna go. I'm gonna get you a real job where you can get your own checks and stuff.
So you went and got a job. And
Yep.
whatnot.
At KFC.
Wow.
Yep. I was there for 5 years. Dedicated.
Wow. That's incredible. So here we go. Let's fast forward to 18 now.
Mhm.
At 18, your brother and his girl, they hit a little bumpy road.
Yep. I was 17 and I had just went to this Cypress Court, and I just asked the manager, I told her I'm young, but I'll be 18 in like a month, and I got my 2 sisters. We need a place to stay. I work. I'm responsible, and like a couple weeks later, she moved me right in.
Really?
Yep. So I had my first place at 18.
Right there in Cypress Courts.
Yep.
I'm very familiar with that area. That's over there in East Fort Myers.
Yep.
That's my neck of the woods.
Yep.
So you now you're how old are you at this time?
I'm 18.
18 at the time. Your first place, and you got your 2 little sisters living with you.
Yep.
Wow. So then, at what point did you end up taking all 6 of your brother's kids?
It was a long process. I was only able to get 2 of the girls,
Right.
because I didn't have a lot of space, so I didn't have a bigger car.
Mhm.
So I just worked my way up to that.
So-
I had to let my sisters, move out, and they went to stay with, my mom wherever she was.
Right.
And then I just brung them home like one by one.
One by one.
Court date, just a lot. Home visits,
How was
drug
that?
tests. Oh, it was a lot.
That was a mission on its own. Huh?
Yes.
So how long did it take to get all 6 of them together?
I want to say less than a year.
Less than a year. You got all 6.
Yep.
Wow. And the judge just appointed them to you.
Yep.
So how does the system work? Do they rather see the kids go with a family member versus a foster care?
Yes, they do.
So if they see a loving, caring,
Yes.
responsible, drug-free, safe environment for that child, they'll go ahead and award you custody versus putting them kids in a foster care.
Correct.
And you just, like, what was it about it? Like, you just didn't want none of your family being raised in foster?
Nope, because I already know how it was, and I just know that wasn't a place for them. So I just stepped up. I went hard.
Wow. So how old was the youngest one at that point?
She was a baby. She was like a month.
So a month-old baby, and you're 18, and you got 5 other kids. Wow. Girl, you was something.
It was like they was separated. Like 2 came to me.
Right.
One went to Lehigh, one went to Cape Coral, and one went to Bonita. So like on the weekends, I'd be able to go and get them. I drive around and I pick them up. I
Right.
come bring them. You know, I conversate with them. I go see them.
Now, where's your brother at this point and his girl?
Oh, they're at home.
They're at home. What do you mean they were at home at this point?
They were at home.
They were at home chilling.
Yep.
So, but the kids initially got taken away from them because.
Of the domestic violence and the child abuse that the mom was doing to the kids.
So she was physically abusing them.
Yes.
Beating them, hitting them, and stuff like that.
Yes.
So you don't have a relationship with her no more.
I mean, it's you know. But
Right.
No.
Right. Now, is she trying to fight for her kids back at this point?
No,
Nothing?
she just lost custody. Her full rights
Full
happened.
rights.
Yes.
So she can't visit, she can't see it, nothing like that?
Nope. And while all this was going on, she had another baby that I took in. This was the 6th child that I had took in while I was pregnant.
While you were pregnant. So all 6 of these kids are your brother's kids? So they're all from her. And then you get pregnant when you have 5 kids under your roof, right? So you get pregnant. Now you have your own kid, and she has a kid, and then now all 6 plus yours are in the house.
Yep. I had 2 babies at one time.
Wow. So how you juggling this? Like, how you dealing with 2 babies? Like, I mean, I know there's some women out there with twins and stuff like that, but you have 2 babies, plus you got 5 other kids that you're dealing with. Now you got 7.
Yep. It was so hard, and I was working and everything. God.
Wow. So how you finding time to juggle all of this though? Like what is a typical day like a night, you know what I mean, feeding these kids and you're running around and
So in the morning we get up at like 5:36. I get them all ready for
get
school
them all ready
and
up.
daycare.
They got to get up.
Yes.
So you like a drill sergeant in the house?
Yes.
So but hold on, I want to stop right there. Then you had another one though, your own. You had 2 of your own.
Yep.
Later on, you had another one. Then you still got the other 6 though. So that's a total of 8.
Yes.
So that's where we're at now. We're with 8 kids. We're getting up at 5:30 in the morning. You're the drill sergeant. You're saying, let's go. We got to go.
Yes.
So how old is the youngest one?
The youngest is 1.
1, and the oldest one is
9.
9. So you have all age ranges from 1 to 9.
Yes.
My gosh.
And I got something else to say. Actually, one of the kids, he's a redhead. He's not even biologically my nephew, but being that he was in the situation.
So where is he fall into like as far as age? Is he number?
He's the oldest.
He's the oldest.
Yes.
My goodness. I mean, but you threw that redhead in there. Why you had to throw that in there?
That's my baby. He's a redhead.
That's like the old saying that you treat me like a redheaded stepchild.
Never.
But never. You treat him just the
Never.
same. So he's not even biologically related
No.
to you or your brother. That was your brother's stepchild.
Yep, he was there. He was like 6 months when she got pregnant with my niece.
Wow.
And she actually has an older son too, but he's in foster care. And she also has another child up under the one that I got. But we just went to court. My sister has her, and we just went to court, and she lost full custody of them too.
So she has 8 of her own.
Yes.
And now you have 6 of hers plus 2 of yours. 5 of those kids are your brother's biologically. 1 is not his,
No.
and then the 2 of yours. So that's a total of 8 children.
Yes.
So so here we are. We're getting them up in the morning, right? We're getting them ready for school. Which one gives you the most trouble?
Jovan.
How old is he?
Jovan is 3.
3 years old?
He gives me the most trouble. He's a trip, man.
Yeah, he got personality, I bet.
Yes.
Running around, he don't want to put his underwear on, he don't want to put his clothes on.
Yep.
You say yes, he says no.
Yes, that's exactly what he did.
So he's the last one out the house, he's the last one to get ready.
Yep.
So how are the other kids responding? How's everybody interacting with each other?
At the beginning, it was kind of rough. I had behavior problems. It was just rough, but I can say that they have all calmed down. They off the medicine. 2 of them was on medicine, so they completely off the medicine. I mean, they doing good.
I want
I'm
to
surprised.
I want to add this. You dropped out of school At what age?
15.
At 15. So when you went into and moved out of your mom's and said, hey, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
You dropped out of school at that point.
Yeah, I had to make some money to live.
But then you went and got your diploma later on.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. When I was pregnant with my second child.
So you're not dropping out and making excuses. You're saying, I'm dropping out, I'm gonna go get a job, take care of my situation. I'll go back and get this diploma.
Yes.
So you went back and got the diploma. At
Walk
this
the
point,
stage.
you have all 8 kids at this point, right?
Yes.
Because you had 2 already of your own, 6 of your brothers.
Yep.
So you went back with 8 kids and got your diploma. And here we are today. And you're a mom of 8.
Yes, I'm a proud mommy of 8.
Proud mommy of 8. And so, okay, so I'm just intrigued by how you're juggling all of this, you know what I mean? Because you know, 1 or 2 kids drive me crazy, you know what I mean? Let alone having 8, you know what I mean? You know, I'm in my barbershop and the little kids running around, they drive me crazy. And it's just 1 or 2, you know? So how is it?
I just feel like I got a lot of patience, and I've been around kids. So, like when my cousins, I was young, I used to always just every weekend house full of kids.
But why do you do it though? Like, you're young, you're 24, you're pretty, you're ambitious, you can do whatever you want to do. You can just say, hey, this is not my responsibility. I only got 2 kids of my own. Let me focus on my 2 kids. Why do you do it?
Because I don't want my nieces and nephews to grow up without me. You know, be all over the world. You know, getting treated badly. Just a lot.
You know, it's crazy that you say that, because I was watching a YouTube and they were talking about this young girl that, you know, basically got into prostitution, and she's still active prostitute right now. Somebody had shared it on their Facebook or something like that, but it was a very intriguing story. But she talked about her experience in foster care and being molested and being raped and stuff like that. Was that one of your fears that you had, like something that happened to one of these kids, that they get molested or raped or anything like that?
Yes.
But you never been through nothing like that.
No,
right?
I never been through, and I just want to thank God that.
Thank God, praise the Lord for that. But that happens, and you know what I mean. So when you think foster care, that's the number one thing that pops in. The next thing that pops in my mind is, you know, physical abuse.
Yes.
You know what I mean. Like, these kids are gonna get hurt. They're gonna get, you know, kicked. They're gonna get punched. They're gonna get whipped. Yep. You know what I mean. And she talked about that on her documentary too. She talked about, you know, her getting tortured. And it was just a very sad story. So when you were talking about this, I could see why, you know what I mean, some of the motivation you had behind getting all those kids. So I could see when you say, I don't want them all over the place.
Yes.
That automatically popped in my mind.
Yeah.
But it's a scary situation. It's a scary situation to have any of your relatives out there. But it still, you know, is amazing and intriguing and a little bit crazy that you at 24 years old want to take this challenge on. Like, you're basically giving up your life, you know.
Basically,
that.
Yep.
You're saying, the hell with my youth, the hell with my dreams and my ambition. I'm gonna give all of me to these kids.
Yep.
That is, and you are you a headstrong type of person?
Yes.
You look like it, because you just like, you're very
yes.
firm in your answers. You say, yep, and that's what it is, and that's what it is, and nobody can tell you nothing.
Yep.
So, okay, so you drop them off to school, right, into daycare, and so then what happens after that?
All right, so I just do, I also keep my 2 home with me, because they're not in daycare, because DCF, you know, they didn't put them in daycare. It was all on me.
Okay.
But the other kids did get daycare, so
they got government assistance and stuff like that. So you are getting a government assistance. And
I get related caregiver funds and food stamps.
Okay. So it helps.
Oh yes.
And you see, and this is the type of situation, you know, that we talk about, you know, on different occasions, you know, in the barbershop, or, you know, within family and friends and stuff. And, you know, we'll talk about politics, and we'll talk about, you know, government care and government assistance. But you are one of those cases where you need it. You're not living off the government because, you know, you choose to, or because you're trying to freeload. You're saying, hey, I got 8 kids.
Yep.
6 ain't mine. Yep. I didn't choose this. I decided to do this so they wouldn't be caught up, but I didn't go out there and get pregnant, you know, multiple times or nothing like that. I really need this. I need this help so these kids can have a safe place to live.
Correct.
That's amazing. Well, me as a taxpayer, you know what I mean, and I grew up in the system, you know, and I come from that. So I know my mother needed it, and me as a taxpayer, that puts a smile on my face knowing that money is going to them kids that really need it. You know what I mean? And not because there are people that abuse the system, but you really need that. And that's so they do help you. It makes things a little bit easier, but there's other things that they don't help you with. They don't help you with clothes. They don't help you with shoes. They don't help you with school supplies. These are things that you have to figure out how to get
all
on your own.
Budget, yes.
So while they're in school, do you run around and do some of these things?
Yes.
Is that where you run your errands with the 2 little ones?
Yep. I'm either at the grocery store. I'm at a doctor's appointments. Just washing clothes, cleaning up, cooking, getting ready. Just
getting ready for the day when they all get home to terrorize.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
So what does the house look like when they get home? It's clean, but when they go to bed, you got to pick up all over again.
Yes,
huh?
but I'm teaching them responsibility so they know how to clean.
They know how to clean up after themselves.
But yes, it gets messy very quick.
Yeah, my mom.
Everywhere.
When we was little, my mom used to just threaten us with the chancleta, the sandal or the belt or something. Run around, girl. You better pick that up.
Okay.
But I feel that. So, what's been something that's been helping you, with those type of finances that the government doesn't help you with, like clothes and shoes and stuff like that? I mean, have you learned to shop smarter or Grouponing? Like, what are some of the tricks that you do for that? I know there's a lot of single moms out there with just 2 or 3 kids. You're doing it with 8. You know what I mean? So what are some of the tricks that you picked up along the way in the last few years?
I just want to say that I'm blessed because I get hand down. So I get a lot of like clothes and shoes from family members, from followers, supporters, just
So you have people that are aware of your story,
yes.
and they come through clutch for you and help you.
Yes.
Nice.
But I do buy. I got credit cards. I'm good with the credit. So
Right.
I budget.
Everything's on the budget.
Yes.
So so let's say give me some of the examples of things that you stay away from.
I stay away from getting my hair done, my nails done, my toes done. Just
Sacrifice.
at the mall.
Right.
Stuff that we don't need.
Right. So I mean, I go to the movies with my kids, and that gets expensive. I know a date with a girl will get expensive.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I take my mom out to dinner, and that gets expensive. How do you enjoy those type of things? Like, what do you say? Like, I want to go out to eat. You know what I mean? Is it like, the kids got to say it, right? They got to be like, hey, I want to go do this, or I want to go do that. How do you tell them no? Like, without, discouraging them or killing their spirit?
I just let them know, we ain't got it right now,
Right.
But sometimes I do take them out. It's places that you can go that you don't have to pay any money.
Well, tell me some of those places, because I got to know, because I don't want to pay no more money. You know what I mean?
You can go to like Disney Springs. You can walk around in the park. Bring some water out there, some chips, and you can walk through the park.
Right.
And look at stuff. You can go to the beach, the
Right.
park.
The park. So you do a lot of
and
that.
then
type
Chuck
of
E.
stuff.
Cheese is cheap, so that keeps them happy.
Man, girl, I don't know about Chuck E. Cheese, man. They took too much of my money too many times.
Yep. But I'm with the coupon, so.
Yeah, so you're not doing too much fast food and eating out. You're more, I cook at home. We're gonna stretch this out.
Right.
Leftovers. We're gonna do those the next day. So
for lunch.
For lunch. That's your lunch the next day. So
Yep.
this is how we living, and this is how we're gonna figure it out.
Yep.
Man, girl,
I make it happen.
Somebody taught you good.
Yes.
Somebody was definitely influential in your life and showed you, to me some good tricks.
Yeah.
Are there family members that step in though? Like, you have an aunt or a grandma or somebody that says, okay, I watch the kids for you. I'll come over and help you. Do you have any type of help like that?
No.
Really?
Yes.
So everybody just kind of fell back.
Yes.
She'll figure it out.
Yep.
Wow. So QUOYA, man, that's amazing.
Yep.
So every day. So what do you do if you want to go out? You know what I mean? With your significant other. What if you want to go on a date or something? Who watches the kids? That's a lot of kids to watch.
I know, right? Normally I just stay home with them, but if I really want to go out, I like ask my mom.
Right.
Can you get the kids, please?
Right. And now your brother, he's currently incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
So he has no way of getting the kids. The mom, she's out the picture.
Yeah.
So but he does want to fix things with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
right? He wants to fix a relationship with the kids.
Yep.
But you're not putting your eggs in that basket though. You
No.
know better, and
Yep.
you've been down that road before with him.
Yep, for 5 years now, so.
So he's been in and out of trouble.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yep.
And I mean, so what's going to be the conversation when he's ready to make that move or make that change? Let's say, let's be optimistic and say that he does change. Will you give up the kids without a fight if you see that he's doing the right thing, or are you at the point where you're attached to them and you're saying, nah, these my babies now. You've been gone for a while. You're gonna have to fight me for them.
Yes.
You're at that point.
Yeah, I'm at that point. I fight for my babies because, like you said, I done got attached, and you ain't just gonna come, get them out my house like that.
So you don't treat them any different than,
no.
than the two you got.
Yep. All the same.
Do they all of them call each other brothers and sisters and
Yep.
stuff like? Do they call you auntie? They call you mom?
They call me mommy.
They call you mommy?
Yep.
Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable.
And actually, this morning, my nephew, he was wondering like why he got to call me mommy, but I explained to him so deeply before I dropped him off. And when he got off the bus, he said, "I want to call you mommy."
Yeah. So what are some of the things that you told him this morning?
I just told him, the struggle that he went through. You was in a foster care home, and I came to see you. I was there for your behavior problems. When you was in foster care, I was there for your graduation. I came and picked you up every Saturday. And your mom wasn't around. And I just explained to him, like, he understand because he's 9 now, but I just told him, like, everything.
So it's sort of a respect.
Truthfully.
It's a sort of respect thing. Like,
Yep.
You know what? I'm your mama now. I stepped up to the plate. Give me that crown.
That's right. And then I said, okay, so you don't call me mommy. I call you my nephew.
Oh, he ain't like that.
Oh, no.
He ain't like that.
Yep.
You flipped it on him there.
Yep. I say, so everybody else call me mommy, and you call me auntie. And I call you nephew, and I call all these my babies.
Oh, he ain't like that.
Oh, no.
Oh, you painted the picture real quick. Now, how old is he?
He's 9.
So that's the 9-year-old.
Yep.
And so, do you have a special relationship with him, being that he's the oldest? I mean, he must help you a lot around with the other kids and stuff like that.
Yes. In the beginning, he was really, it was really tough because he was acting out in school very bad. I had to go pick him up every single day. It was just, excuse me. It was just him being away from his mom, just in a different house, where he don't know nobody. So when he came back, it was just, he was beating his feet on the wall. It was just real bad, crying, screaming.
Wow. So what's his behavior now?
Ah, man, he's amazing.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
He's still learning how to read. We got a very, very tight bond.
So you're applying that structure that he needs in his life.
Oh, yes.
Wow, amazing. Now, he's the 9-year-old. He's the little man of the house, right?
Yes, my little man of the house.
So a lot of responsibility falls on him.
Yes, it does.
So if the other little ones are not acting right or something, he gets a little bit of hell for it too, right?
Yep, yes, he does.
Maybe he's not guiding them in the right path, or maybe he's not checking them when they need to be checked.
Yeah.
So you're a little hard on him. You know what I mean?
Yep, him and Jalissa, because they right there. And Jalissa is like...
So Jalissa's the second oldest.
Yeah, she's more head on like me. Like, she just... she know a lot.
How old is Jalissa?
She's 8.
So what's your relationship with her like?
Great.
That's your little baby.
Yep.
So she's a little helper too, and helps you out and whatnot.
Yep. They all got chores. They all know what they're supposed to be doing. They fold. They wash.
So how is it necessarily like with the two little ones? You know what I mean? Those are biologically yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how are you giving them the attention that they need? If you got to stretch all your attention out, and you don't have nobody helping you, right? You don't have no man in the picture that's
Actually, I do have my boyfriend. He's around, so he helps.
So he helps you.
Yeah.
So how did he feel about this? How did he say when you wanted to take, 6 other kids that weren't his? How did he take that?
They were here before him, so.
Oh, they were here before him.
Yes.
So it's either them, or nothing.
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
right.
You'll definitely pick the kids over him.
Yes.
So how did he take it, like getting with you, and finding out that you have all these children?
He was kind of like it was just like real quick, so he was just like, he gonna stay with me and work it out. But
so he's been figuring it out too.
Yep.
And then they look up to him as a role model.
Yep.
Nice, amazing. So you are getting somewhat of support with someone in your life.
Yeah.
So
bit.
and that's I think it'd be a little challenging. You
Yep.
know what I mean? If you guys want to have alone time, or if you want to go out, or if you want to have a dinner or something. I mean, you're
Yeah.
talking about 8 kids. I mean, Universal bill got to be out there crazy if you try to take them to Disney World or something like that.
Right.
So like, if you want to take them all out, you got to like rent a van. You got to
No, we actually have a car that fits all of us.
that
in
fits
there.
all of you.
Yeah, with all the babies in their car seats too.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So so packed up. I mean, you guys are locked and loaded. I mean,
Yep.
it's a heavy load.
Safely.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
Zakoya. So what are some of your dreams and ambitions? What do you want to do with your life? Like you're 20, you're 24, you got your whole life ahead of you. What are some of the dreams that maybe you want to still accomplish that you haven't done so yet?
I just want to raise my nieces and nephews, the right way, and I just want my story to go like worldwide, so I can just like expand.
So you locked and loaded on, I'm solely gonna raise them. This is my life, and that's it right now.
Yep.
What are some of the dreams and aspirations you had before the kids? Like growing up, like is there anything you wanted to do, anything you wanted to be, anything that sparked the interest in you?
Yeah, I wanted to clean.
Like have your own cleaning business?
Yeah, but it changed around.
Right. I mean, I think you still can. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but I think I'm not. I ain't gonna say better than that, but I want to be where.
Listen, Molly Maids is making a killing out there. I see those little cars everywhere, and I
Yep.
bet you it was a young lady like yourself or a young man that said, "Hey, I want to start a cleaning business," and you see those little cars everywhere. They all over the place.
But that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life.
But
so.
you don't want to do that no more.
Nope.
So it shifted. Your attention shifted to something else. You never know. You might, you know what I mean, have the best successful daycare, child service, you know what I mean, out here and turn it into a worldwide thing. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, I know I would do a great job with that.
I mean, you're obviously doing an amazing job
Yep.
now. What are some of the challenges that you have getting up in the mornings and getting them ready? And I mean, day by day, I mean, you seem like you're in a good mood today.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? You look like a super humble and
Yes.
self-driven
Yes.
and cheerful person. But I mean, I know you got to have your days where, you know what I mean, they're challenging. What are some of the things that challenge you?
Probably like just not getting the support that I need from my family,
Right.
just being around. But
Right.
other than that, I don't really have no like challenges.
No challenge.
It just comes easy to me.
You
It does get frustrating and it's not easy, but it just natural, I guess.
Do you ever have days where you feel like giving up, or you feel like damn, what did I do, or damn, I took a lot on my plate? You know, where you just-
Back then, yes, I had a lot of those days where I just wanted to give up, but now, not really.
what's something that keeps you focused, or what's something that keeps you like not thinking about those type of days? Because I mean, I know everybody, including myself, has some funky days where we just
Yeah.
like in a funk, in a rut. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And we're human. It happens. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So what's something that helps you to get out the mood? Maybe if you get in that mood, or if it passes your mind, or you start feeling a little down. What do?
I pray.
You pray.
Yes.
Power of prayer.
Yep.
And God helps you.
Yep. Every time I think about like the negative, I turn it around to the positive.
So it's all about perspective.
Yep.
And I tell people a lot. You can look at the glass half empty. You can look at it half full.
Yep.
So what are some of the things that you look at in a positive way and say, like for me, looking at your situation, I'd be like, you know what? At least they're safe now. You know what I mean? They're in a good home. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Are those type of thoughts that you have when you're thinking about them?
I don't know. I just,
You just go with the flow.
I just go with the flow.
You make it sound so easy.
I know,
I'm
but
telling
it's
you.
not. It's not easy.
I'm telling you, I had a little puppy one time, and he kept pissing and pooping all over the floor, and I sold him. You know what I mean? And I thought that was just a little puppy, but here you are with 8 kids, like you like the Octomom.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like what is it like going to the grocery store with them or in the mall with them? And you got all these kids. Do you have leashes on them or something? Like how do you like how do you get them from running around like all over the place?
We get that bit bucket.
The bit bucket. What's the bit bucket?
The bit bucket with the seats in it.
Oh, okay.
So at least 4 of them go in that because it sits 2.
Right.
So that's Jovan and Zaza, and then it has the buggy, the actual buggy. So
Right.
that fits my baby.
Right.
And then the big ones, they know how to behave.
So how about a grocery store? Like let's say you got Walmart or something. Like
Oh
that.
yeah.
They have those big buckets there.
Yes.
I never seen a big bucket. Maybe I need to look into those.
A cart.
Like little cart. You
Yeah.
just put them all in the cart.
Mhm.
And you
Yep.
just go with that. So you got two carts. You got one for the groceries and one for them.
No, it all comes together.
It all come together.
Yep.
My goodness, girl.
But it's a little rough, because they want this, they want that. They, fussy a little bit. But I don't know. I got so much patience. It's just.
And how does your mom feel about it now, and your dad? What's their outlook on it?
Well, my dad told me that I'm throwing away my life, getting all those kids. So from that day, I just never really.
Just cut that negativity out.
Yeah.
You weren't trying to hear that.
Yeah. And then my mom, she's around, but I feel like she can do, better, come around more, support.
Amazing. I mean, I'm just intrigued by the whole story. I mean, I never met a 25-year-old or 24-year-old with 8 kids.
Yep.
It's crazy to me that you you're here and you're smiling the whole time and you're in high spirits and you're not letting, you just like, hey, this is clockwork for me. This is what it is. This is what I'm gonna do, and nothing's gonna slow me down.
Yep.
Do you see yourself maybe perhaps going to college one day or continue some education after the kids are bigger? Like,
yes, I feel like I am good with law. Like I would want to go to law school because I'm not demanding, but I'm I can get to the point.
You can get to the point.
Yeah, and I feel like the world needs like a young spokesperson about law and stuff. So.
Do you feel like there's other young ladies out there, young moms, single moms perhaps, that you could help and motivate?
Oh yes, I do already.
And maybe guide them and
Yes.
show them.
Yep.
Do you get a lot of, well, let me rephrase the question. How do you feel about those moms that only have 2 kids and they complain and they're giving up their kids and somebody's always watching their kids? Does that frustrate you at all? Like being that you got 8 and you taking this on and they want to hang out in the club all night and they want the mom to watch their kid or the auntie to watch their kid, or they're complaining about 2 or 3 kids that they have, but you're doing it with 8. How do you feel? Like, what's your outlook on it?
Yeah, I feel like it's all right to go have fun, but sometimes it's all right to stay home with your kids, stop putting them off on everybody. Stay home because you never know what goes on.
And you made them, right?
Yep.
If you made them, you gotta take care of them.
Yep.
So that frustrates you a little bit when you hear those type of stories and those girls and you see them doing their thing.
Yep.
Do you miss having a not so crowded life?
It always been crowded.
It's always been crowded. Do you miss your privacy at all?
A little bit. A little bit.
But for the most part, they respect you and they
They're
follow
good
suit.
kids.
They're
Yep.
good kids.
Mhm.
Nice. I'll make sure they got good grades and stuff like that.
Yep.
How do you, like, my thing is, like, what do you do to discipline some of them? They, like, you got 5 kids acting up. Like, what do you do at that point? Like,
I just make them like stand up with their arms up because the belt don't work.
The belt don't work.
And that get to them because they have to stand out with their arms out.
Right. Military.
Yes.
PT. They can do that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. And then the little ones, I put them in the crib, and I just turn on TV for them.
Right.
I give them a little snack.
Yeah, and just calm them down a
That's
little
it.
bit. That's
Let
it.
them go play outside.
Do you gotta like separate them sometimes so they
Yes.
won't? You know what I mean? They acting a little chaotic, and you separate. You go over there. You go over there. You go to the room over there.
Yeah, you go to your room. Y'all go. Girls go to their room. Boys go to their room.
Wow.
And the babies go in my room.
That is incredible.
Yep.
That is incredible. What are some words of motivation that you want to share with some of the ladies out there that might be struggling, might be going through a situation that maybe you were going through, and where you're at now? Is there any words you want to leave behind to tell the listeners something that can help them and inspire them?
Oh, yes. I just want to say, if you're going through something, just keep your head up and just keep pushing. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Just keep God first, and, it's a lot of stuff that people go through, it's just a lot. I just want to say, keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Yep.
Keep pushing.
It get hard so much, but you just got to keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Incredible. ZaQUOYA Brown, ladies and gentlemen, 24 years old, extremely humble and motivated, passionate mother of 8. Grew up right here in Fort Myers, Florida. Dropped out, went and got her diploma later on. Got a job at an early age. Moved out at the age of 15. By the age of 18, she had 6 kids, then goes and has 2 of her own, 8 children. She's doing it. She's the fine definition of what a mother is. I know I don't and wouldn't have the courage or the strength to do what you do. I salute you. I salute all the moms out there that are doing it, whether it's with 1 child, whether it's with 10. You know, God puts mothers on this earth for a reason, and he builds you guys internally different than men. You guys truly are stronger, more mature beings than us men could ever be. You know, this is motivation for you guys. This is inspiration for you guys that are listening, that are watching. Take some notes. This young lady put her own personal wants to the side for the sake of what her children needed, her brother's kids, you know, and she took them on, and she's doing the day-by-day struggle, and she's not complaining about it. She's not bitching about it. She's doing it with no complaints, with a smile on her face. Yeah. This is a role model of what a mother is supposed to be. And I hope you guys take some real notes, and I hope it motivated some of you guys. This is the Boombox. Real topics, real people, real conversations. This is QUOYA Brown. We appreciate you. Is there anywhere that people can follow you on?
Yes, y'all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Proud Mommy of 8. Gives you the daily lifestyles of what me and my kids do every single day.
Well, I'm definitely going to tune in because I'm intrigued, and I definitely want to see some of the stuff that you go through. And, you know, I always pray to God for patience. And I hope that your story and watching you through your channel will give me some sort of more patience, because I always need more patience. Mm-hmm. You know what it is, people. The Boombox right here, 94.9 The City. QUOYA Brown. Thank you for being here, I should say. You know what it is. Boom, baby. Let's do it. This program was brought to you by Elite DNA Therapy Services, a comprehensive approach. Visit them in Fort Myers and Cape Coral. Also by the Black Sheep Men's Parlor, for the gentleman who enjoys being different.